Okay, here we go, guys. Yeah, I heard someone say there's more proofs. Yes, there are more proofs. All right, this is another kind of big chapter for proofs. Hopefully you feel like they're getting, or they will be getting easier as we go. Now, one thing we're going to talk about is the Triangle Sum Theorem, which we all already have been using for a long time. It just simply says the angles of a triangle add up to 180 degrees. So let's figure out how they proved this. All right, so again, what we're looking at right now is the proof. All right, now what you're going to see here is this triangle ABC is what is given. All right, triangle ABC is what's given. And then what they're doing, all right, in order to draw or in order to prove this theorem, what they did was they said, well, in order to prove this, I have to draw an auxiliary line. All right, now an auxiliary line is just a line that helps you prove something. Now up here it says the proof of the triangle sum theorem requires the use of an auxiliary line. An auxiliary line is an extra line or segment drawn in the figure to help analyze the geometric relationships. As with any statement in a proof, you must justify any properties of an auxiliary line. So again, there is, how many lines do you think are parallel to BC that pass through A? One. That's what that is. All right. There's only one line parallel to BC passing through point A. All right. So that's what allows us to draw that auxiliary line. It would not make sense if I were able to draw another auxiliary line that is also parallel. Is everybody with me on that? All right. So we're going to draw that auxiliary line. All right. Now, let's go through here. Again, super easy proof. Super easy. All right. Triangle ABC is what? Given. Thank you. That is given. All right, draw AD through A parallel to BC. All right, and that is, again, drawing an auxiliary line, but I'd want you to say that through any point there is one line parallel to line BC, or segment CB, actually. I don't care if you call it a line. I'm going to say segment, though, because BC is a segment. It's so thick. All right, is everybody okay with that? Anybody have any questions? All right, now let's highlight what it says next. Angle 4, which is right here, that angle, and BAD, which is this angle right here, form a linear pair. And we can just say that's definition, right, of a linear pair. All right, now we're going to talk about angle 4 plus angle BAD are supplementary, and we can just say linear pairs are supplementary. Linear pairs are supplementary. Now, why does angle 4 plus the measure of BAD equals 180? That's just the definition of what? That's just the definition of supplementary. Okay, so now let's look at this. I'm not sure what's going on with number 6, so let's highlight angle, the measure of angle BAD. So they're talking about this angle right here is equal to the measure of angle 2 plus the measure of angle 5. Who remembers what that was? The angle what? Yeah, thank you. Angle addition postulate. Thank you very much. Angle addition postulate. Okay, so now, how did I get the next step? Who can tell me? Yay, guys, substitution. All right, now, for those of you guys who are not sure, let's look at this right here. Angle 4 plus the measure of BAD is 180, right? And BAD in the next line we said was 2 plus 5, right? So this BAD right here is being replaced with 2 plus 5. Can everybody see that? All right. You got to tell me if you can't see something, because I understand. Trust me if you can't see it. Everybody's good? All right. Now, why is 4 congruent to 1 and 5 congruent to 3? Tell me. Ooh, almost. Almost. Sam. Yeah, alternate interior, right? 4 and 1. Here's 4 and 1. I know what you meant. So alternate interior angles are what? Congruent. All right. And so now they're saying the measure of angle 4 equals the measure of angle 1. That's just what? Definition of congruence. Now what? Now just substitution again. Look at that, guys. All right. That was nice, right? Easy, easy, easy. So now you know why the angles of a triangle always add up to 180 degrees. All right. Anybody have any questions with that? All right, so that's a good little proof. All right, next, let's see what's going on. Now, the exterior angle theorem says, in addition to its 3 interior angles, a triangle can have exterior angles formed by one of the triangles and the extension of the adjacent side. Each exterior angle of the triangle has 2 remote interior angles that are not adjacent to the exterior angle. Yeah, that's kind of fancy, but just look what they mean. All right. So what they're saying is angle 1, angle 2, and angle 3 are called interior angles. If you were to extend segment B, then you create a what? This angle 4 is considered a what? That's considered an exterior angle. All right. If I were to extend this, this would be considered a what? Exterior. All right. And the same thing over here. If I were to extend this, that would be considered a what? Exterior angle. All right. Now, what exactly is the remote interior? All right. So look, from 4's perspective, please listen to this. The remote interior is the 2 angles that are not adjacent. So angle 1 and angle 3 would be the remote interiors for angle 4. All right, if I called this angle 5 over here, what would be the remote interiors for 5? 1 and 2, right? And if we called this guy 6, it would be what? 2 and 3. All right, that's simple. All right, simple, simple. So those remote interior, and then we have exterior. All right, now, next thing is, I have this. The measure of an exterior angle of a triangle is equal to the sum of the measures of the two remote interior angles. So what does that mean? This angle 1 right here is always equal to angle B plus angle A. And that's an easy proof too. Very, very easy. All right. And so here we go. Let's prove it real quick. All right, so we have, obviously we'll just copy that. We have a triangle, well, maybe we do. We have triangle ABC, and we'll just call that what? Given. All right, so that's it, guys. That's all I have. All right, I need some help. Who's going to help me prove that angle A plus angle B equals angle 1? Somebody be brave. Go for it. Yes. Say it. Yes. So let's just kind of go back. We'll say first that angle 2 plus, or I should say, well, I don't think that's necessary. Angle 2 plus angle 1 is equal to what? 180 degrees. All right. And again, we're kind of skipping a step there. All right. But why is that? Angle 2 plus angle 1 equals to 180 degrees. They're what? Yeah, we're just going to say definition of linear pair. Now, really, the definition of linear pair just says the two angles are what? Supplementary. And then you're supposed to say, because they're supplementary, they what? They equal 180. So we're going to kind of skip that step. All right. It's kind of like once you say they're linear pair, they're automatically supplementary. Is everybody okay with that? All right. Take a close look. All right. So now I've got the measure of angle 2 plus the measure of angle 1 is equal to 180. Drew, you're gonna just write the whole thing for us? What's next? Nope, nope, there's no reason for auxiliary. Tell us. You are amazing. That is absolutely correct. All right, so he said, for those of you guys who didn't hear him, angle 2 plus angle A plus angle B equals 180 degrees. That is the Triangle Sum Theorem. Now, you could just say the interior angles of a triangle add up to what? 180. I don't care how you write it. I generally don't write the triangle sum. I always just say the angles of a triangle add up to 180. All right, so I don't care if you don't remember, just write it, the words out. Okay, so that's brilliant. What is next? Sam, give it a shot.
Angle A plus angle B plus angle 1.
No. Come on, girl, speak up. Tell me. You're one step ahead, I think. I think you're one step ahead. Come on, girls. Someone else tell me something. Come on, I'll give you a little hint now. Don't stop. Ruffin, what?
Angle 1 plus angle A.
No, that's what she said. William, go.
Angle 2 plus angle 1 equals angle 2 plus angle 2.
Good job. Thank you very much. There's two that add up to 180, right? So we can now say angle 2 plus angle 1 equals angle 2 plus angle A plus angle B. That's, of course, just a what? That's just a substitution. All right, come on, girls. You got to finish. Tell me. Yay, good job. So what are you going to tell me about the subtraction? Subtract 2. So what does that leave me? Very, very good, kiddo. Good job. All right, and we just say that's subtraction property of equality. And that is the proof of the exterior angle theorem. So again, let's review. The exterior angle is always equal to the sum of the remote interior angles. Those are always equal. All right. Any questions with that? How's my homeschool peeps? You guys doing all right?
Yeah.
All right. Thank you. Thank you. Don't be afraid. Jump in if you need to. All right. Now we get to the work. All right. And the work is obviously to do all these problems. All right. So let's see what we got. All right. Here we go. Let's just go through these. I think this is kind of easy, actually. All right. Somebody tell me what number 1 is. 58. Now, listen to me, guys. I'm trying to show you how to think quicker with numbers, right? So if all of the sides are equal, then the measure of the angles are what? No, each angle would be what if all sides are equal? Would be 60, right? So the first thing that came to my mind was these are all close to 60, right? So if I take 1 from 63, that makes that 62. Hold on, let me get this better. So this becomes 62, right? Now that's 60. So then I'm 2 over, so that had to be what? 58. Is everybody seeing that? All right, I'm just trying to show you how you can do them quick. All right. So now let's look at question number 2. What is the measure of angle 1? Obviously, 42. Now, how did we do that so fast? Tell me. That's right. Listen, very smart. Thank you. If this is 90, these two angles have to add up to what? 90. Is everybody with me? So then you can just look at that and say that's 42. That's what I want. All right. So now, what is the measure of this guy right here? Well, what's angle 2? I don't even need that. What's angle 2 automatically? 39, right? Is everybody with me? Because these are alternate interior angles. So now what's angle 3, somebody? 50, 51, right? Because again, those two angles have to add up to 90. All right, there's so many different ways of doing that. All right. Anybody have any issues? No issues? All right, question number 3. All right, automatically, what's angle 2 going to be? How did you get that?
112.
Say it. Well, yeah, here's a good. So he's saying this can be 68, right?
Yeah.
And then you add those two up and subtract from 180. But we could also use the exterior angle sum, right? This 112 is equal to 32 plus angle 2. So we can just do 112 minus 32. So the question is, most kids do not remember the exterior angle theorem because they can always just do what? Add it up to 180 and then subtract the other two. All right, but it's much easier if you just take 112 minus 32. Everybody okay with that? Anybody? All right, let's knock out number 4. So what is this guy right here? 101. Come on now, remember this is what I was trying to tell some of you guys. Don't just write 101 if you don't know it's 101. Do I really need to find this guy right here? No, because those two added together is the exterior angle. All right, here we go. Now, The brace of this deck chair forms a triangle with the rest of the chair's frame as shown. Angle 1 is 95. So I'm going to come over here and put on here 95 so we can see it. 95 degrees, which then makes angle 2 automatically what, guys? What is angle 2? What? 85 degrees. Is everybody happy with that? All right, now what else does it say? Angle 3 is 55. So this right here is 55. So then angle 6 would be what? How much? What? Angle 6. Come on now, I'm not going to help if you guys don't help me. 125. All right, now, how do I figure out angle 5? Thank you, Morty. Add 85 plus 55, which is 140 degrees. And then how do I figure out what angle 4 is? Linear pair, so angle 4 could be what? 40 degrees. Is everybody okay with that? Now there's a lot of ways to get 40 degrees from there also. Yeah, you can add the interior angle, subtract from 180. All right, so that's a good little puzzle right there. Just make sure you know how to do that. If you can do that, I think you can do the rest of the problems. All right, so now let's look at this right here. So what we need to do is, I don't know why when I took pictures of your book, this didn't come out properly, so let's go ahead and extend that. Do you guys have that, or is it just my copy? All right, so here we go. That's what we have. So angle 1 is easy. What's angle 1? 61. Come on now, guys. Someone else. All right, don't just sit there. Someone else, speak up. So then I need angle, so if this is 61, how do I find angle 3? Angle 3 is automatically 12. Does everybody see how we did that so fast? All right, so here we go, guys. Let's take a close look now. If you're not sure, please look and hear me. This is an exterior angle. That exterior angle is that plus that. See how sneaky that can be, right, on the drawings. You're really smart if you can see that now. It'll help you on the SATs a lot and the ACTs. They put that formula in there a bunch. All right, so you don't have to figure out all the angles. 29 is equal to angle 3 plus 17 degrees. But most importantly, it's can you see those are exterior angles? If you cannot, look right here. What you can do is you can simply take this line, take this line real quick, and just eliminate this line right there. Now can you see it's an exterior angle? Yeah, it's a little bit easier if you cut lines out. Bo, do you see it now? What?
Yeah, I do.
All right. Anybody have any questions with how angle 3 is 12? All right, now angle 2. What is angle 2? 151. Oh, man. So now, if you're going to say it's 151, all right, you can say it was 90 plus 61. Does everybody see that? Angle 2 is 90 plus 61, and some of you saw it as what? 180 minus 29. Does it matter? Nope, it makes no difference. Same answer. All right, I have no idea what that is right there. I don't know how that got on there. So that kind of messed up a couple of problems. All right, it's kind of annoying. So you can omit 13 and 15 because I don't feel like looking that up. All right, but let's look. I want to see if there's anything harder. I don't think so. 24 through 29 might be a little bit of a challenge, but those should be pretty easy for you. I definitely want you to do 33. We don't have to do the proofs right there, the 34 and 35. Everything else I want you to do, guys. All right, everything else I want you to do. Now, look, guys, we're back to normal now. Last week was a little not normal, all right? But this week we're back to normal, all right? So I need you guys to do a good job. Did I post the solutions? Yeah, the answer is yes, I post the solutions. All right, the solutions, remember, just to make sure, guys, I always used to get frustrated when they just told me what the answer was because it didn't help me figure out the problem. Right, so when I post the solutions are the explanations, right, of how they get the answer. All right, that's how I want you to use them, just to make sure. All right, now collectively at this moment, all right, if you guys kind of want to socially distance and work together, I'm okay. But listen, I don't want to hear any other stories. The only stories you're talking about are geometry stories. All right, I don't care what you did this weekend. All right, so please, I'm giving you some time now so you can do your homework so you don't have as much work tonight. All right, does anybody have any questions? All right, please get busy on the work. Get busy, get busy, get busy. My homeschool peeps, do you want me to go ahead and just let you guys work together? When I close the screen down, I'll make someone the leader of the group. And if you guys want to talk together and kind of work through the problems, I think that would be a good idea. All right, does that sound good, guys? All right, so I'm going to shut you off. You guys have a great day, okay? I'll see you first thing in the morning. Make sure you do a good job. Let me know if you have any questions. All right. Yeah. Yeah, you're not feeling good? I'm sorry, buddy.